from our Airbnb in Scottsdale, Arizona. We got here 2 days ago. So we've been here for a couple days now. You can see right behind us the swimming pool that came with our Airbnb.
She's already used it.
Absolutely. I am in absolute heaven. It's 105 degrees outside, like 12% humidity. But we realized when we were on the way that we didn't have a chance yet to share with you just because we've been going. We didn't have a chance to share with you the greatest things that we did in Colorado, which were the Rocky Mountain National Park and Pikes Peak, which we actually did twice. So take a look and see what we did in Colorado before we left. And then we will be back with you shortly to show you the things that we're doing here in Arizona. So check it out. Pikes Peak is known as America's Mountain, and it has a long and colorful history. It was sacred to the Native American populations, specifically the Ute Indians, and shortly after it was first recorded by explorer Zebulon Pike in 1806, it became the destination for fortune seekers during the 1858 Pikes Peak Gold Rush. The mountain gained further fame in 1893 when Catherine Lee Bates, inspired by its sweeping views, wrote the words to America the Beautiful. There are two ways to get to the top, and we did them both. Our first visit was by car. A 19-mile drive took us up to the 14,100-foot summit of Pikes Peak. And what a drive it was. It was scary at times, like edge of the cliff scary, but breathtakingly beautiful. We were above the clouds and in the heavens. Probably took about an hour or so to drive to the top, but apparently there's a yearly car race. It's called the Pikes Peak International Hill Climb, and it's been going on since 1916, like before roads to the top were paved. And the fastest time to the top is less than 9 minutes, because people are crazy. Our second trip to the top was a few days later, and we took the Broadmoor, Manitou, and Pikes Peak Cogway Rail Train. Say that 3 times. The train originally opened in 1891, and it took about an hour in each direction. The length of the journey to the top was about 9 miles, and it's funny, we were talking to the conductor guy on the train about how lovely we thought it would be to take the train up to the top with snow on the ground, and like 2 days later, it snowed. Bummer.
To go over 10.9 miles per hour, those brakes are going to automatically engage, bring us to a nice, safe, but very
We grabbed the pooch and headed north to the Rocky Mountain National Park. It's about 3-ish or so hours north of Colorado Springs, so we decided to book a hotel room in Boulder for the night. Boulder is the home of the main campus of the University of Colorado. And my kiddos, if you're looking to get out of heat-infested Georgia and go to college someplace absolutely beautiful, I encourage you to check this place out. It is truly a great college town, really just generally a great town. And we loved it so much that we took tours of 2 different apartments while we were there. So we took Piper to Boulder's Camp Bow Wow for the day. National parks aren't terribly dog-friendly. And then we headed to the park. Talk about awe-inspiring beauty. Now, the Rocky Mountain National Park covers more than 265,000 acres. We drove Trail Ridge Road, which is the highest continuously paved highway in the United States. So we walked around beautiful crystal clear lakes. What looked like a stream to us as we took a hike was really the Colorado River, which begins in the Rocky Mountains. Now, it grows considerably as it flows because, like it formed the Grand Canyon and stuff. But it was funny to see it as just a trickly little stream. We stopped at the Alpine Visitor Center, which is the highest altitude visitor center in the national park system. And man, altitude sickness is really a thing. Now, we tried not to let us slow us down, but it is a doozy. We visited the small town of Grand Lake with our picnic lunch and did some shopping in the cute little historic district before we said goodbye to the Rocky Mountain National Park, picked up the pooch, and headed back to Colorado Springs. All right, guys, so you know that we're in Arizona right now, and actually, in just a couple days, we are headed to Tombstone, Arizona for our first big trip while we're here. So make sure you're keeping an eye out so that you can catch that when we have it ready for you. And in the meantime, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you liked it. Let me know what's going on with you guys, and be on the lookout for postcards. Love all you guys and can't wait to hear from you.